part of it, I believe, is social programming, right? We are always, especially as women, asked to, women or girls, as we are growing up in a very patriarchal society, told to help others, share with others, groom or nurture others. But the self always takes a back seat.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like whether it's a physical trainer, hiring somebody, it's like, those $200 a month or $300 a month, whatever the number is, or 500, becomes like, oh, I'm going to spend on myself, and my family may not get X, Y, and Z, or my kids don't get X, Y, and Z. And it becomes this narrative inside our heads where we're saying it's selfish to spend that much money on myself. And sometimes it's not as conscious. It's like quick, like
Yeah.
you think about the money you spend on me, or on eating out every Friday, and eating out on every Friday wins, because spending the money on myself means that I'm depriving my family of that fun. So
Yeah.
I would say that's a big one. And then second, I think there is a lot of hesitation on not having the confidence that you'll put in the work, because coaching is not a magic pill. It's something like you have to put in the work. Somebody can guide you and take away the noise so you can really focus, but then it's also work. You have to put in the work, and not a lot of people feel that they can or have the time to do that.
I think there's also you were talking earlier about the narrative that we have in our heads. Like if you like, let's say you tell me, oh, I just bought myself a massage, right? And now I'm thinking, God, you were a terrible mother. Didn't you tell me that your daughter needed cleats, right? Or something like that, right? So
Mm-hmm.
there's like that, even if the story isn't real, right? But the problem is, and here's what I'm curious about, right? Because like there's the side of the story that isn't real, right? Because I'm not actually saying that to you, and I never would even think that, but in your
Yeah.
mind, you may write that story that somebody is going to think that.